Hey guys, today we're going to be discussing the differences between suction cup and magnetic ledges. So today I'm going to try to give you the most unbiased review possible. As most of you may know, we design and manufacture our own ledges, which is called the reptile ledge. However, everything has its advantages and its disadvantages. So let's go over them. So the magnaturals, the main advantages for this particular ledge is, for one, it looks natural, it blends in with your terrarium, and it just looks really good. Also, magnets have the tendency of always sticking. You never have to worry about them. The disadvantages of magnets are they actually don't hold as much as suction cups. And we're going to prove that here shortly. Now, with suction cup ledges, the main advantage is they are cheaper, they hold up to 10 pounds, and they stick really, really well, and they have removable and replaceable suction cups. However, their main disadvantages are they won't stick to PVC, they have a hard time sticking to glass that has a calcium buildup, so you're going to have to scrape that away. And once the suction cups get old, they are pretty useless. You can put them in a vinegar water solution to help them rejuvenate themselves. However, it is just recommended pay the buck, pay the 50 cents just to replace those suction cups. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to start by doing a weight test. So we're going to start by using this bottle of water as the initial weight that we're going to use. So what we're going to do is we're going to weigh it just to see how much the current weight is. So this is 501 grams. So that's larger than any gecko that you would ever have. So we're gonna bring this over. I'm gonna put it on the magnaturals ledge. Let's see. So it's holding it fine. Then we're gonna put it on the reptile ledge. That's holding it fine as well. So now we're going to do the same thing with this large bottle. It's about halfway full. So that's 2,812 grams. Okay. So that did not hold. I'm holding onto the handle right now. I'm going to get some sort of rope to hold onto this. So I've attached rope to the bottle. I'm going to weigh it one more time. And I've reset the magnets just so that we can have it both at the same standard and have it continuously recording. So it is a little bit more. It is at 28.23, and that's because of the rope that I'm now using. So let's bring this over. What we're going to do here is we're going to try to tie it around. So it is still holding, it is sliding off the glass right now. Mainly because the glass is still wet. But it is holding. Okay. So, to be fair as well, going to reset it. There's a lot of water behind these suction cups. But we are going to do the same on this side with the same amount of weight. Okay. So that didn't hold at all. But let's just do this one more time. It is slip and sliding here. So technically, if I was to get a drier surface, we'll see. I'll give the same chance to the magnets. So let's dry this up a bit. And let's do it one more time. So I'm going to tie it right in the center. So it's holding. All right. So let's see how far this thing will go. Okay, so I've now filled up the bottle almost all the way. As you can see, it's at 4,044 grams. We're going to bring this over to the ledge, and we're going to cut over to this camera here. And we are going to tie it in the center once again. Hopefully this holds. All right. It's holding. No issues at all here. To give it one more try, I should probably give the magnets a better chance at this. Now that the wall is dry, just like this side. All right. So the suction cups are holding quite well. Now keep in mind these are brand new suction cups. Yes, they do lose a little bit of strength over time, specifically if you're spraying non-dechlorinated water. I do recommend RO water or at least spring water, but that's over time. So let's see. One more time. I'm gonna hold this by the rope just slightly because I know this is gonna fall. All right, so as you can see there, the magnets don't hold. So yes, the suction cups will hold more weight than the magnets. However, the suction cups are more of a temporary solution because over time they do not stick anymore, specifically if you have calcium buildup. Now, the main question I usually get is because a majority of keepers keep their reptiles in bins is, does it stick to a bin? So just to show you guys, this is our single ledge. This is the outside of the bin. They stick perfectly. Alright, and then for all fairness, I'm going to stick it on the inside too. Does it stick? Yes, it does. So the main advantage about these particular ledges, in my opinion, of course I am the designer of them so I am biased, is that the suction cups are removable and replaceable. So when these stop sticking, you can actually order a new pair for 50 cents and just pop them right in there. Another thing is that if you're cleaning, you can pop these off, and this is very easy to clean. You can even put it in your dishwasher if you really wanted to. And then what you do is just pop it back in. I like to leave these stuck to the side of the cage just so that, you know, they're not being taken off and put it back on, taken off, put back on. So these are very easy to clean in comparison to anything looking natural. Of course, natural looks better in your cage, and I prefer natural looks if you haven't seen my vivariums before. But to keep a sanitary environment, specifically for breeders who have a large amount of geckos and they don't have enough time to be cleaning everything every single week, although you should be every couple weeks, at least this way their feeding stations are going to be clean. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, drop a like down below and comment if you have any questions. Be sure to subscribe for future content. Thanks!